Merry Christmas everyone, it is me, your lovely host here at the Stray Cats Cafe, Starvarian, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick crash course on Parasoul. This is my gift to you this Christmas. I have a much bigger project in the works right now at this very moment. However, I'll give you guys something to tide you over. So first things first, what do you do when you get the hit of Parasoul? Well, it's easy. Her mid-screen stuff's all good. She gets an 8-way, but it's actually hard to convert with all her assists in when she gets the reset on this. So what most Parasouls will do, especially if they have a high damage single hit assist, instant bite guy corner carry, which lets her get a lot more off of these assists. Since her corner mix-ups are just as strong as her mid-screen mix-ups, but you can utilize your assists more effectively, generally, you might as well just be doing the corner mix-ups whenever you get the chance. When Parasoul does a mid-screen reset, it's hard for her to continue to safely pressure. However, when they're stuck in the corner, you're able to do a lot more safe pressure and be, in general, a lot more sticky. Now that I've shown you why you should be using bite guy combos, let's show you the actual bite guy combos. This combo is universal on everyone except for Big Band. For him, you're gonna have to learn a normal mid-screen combo. This combo is important because it allows us to go into many different set play ideas, such as her stomp setup, or her corner steal setup. So it's important that we learn how to utilize this corner space by also learning a corner BNB. I recommend learning a multitude of corner BNBs so that you have multiple vortexes to work with, as well as 1 or 2 damage combos. If you want to make fast progress on Parasoul, you should spend a lot of your time focusing on corner routes and corner BNBs and corner mix-ups, since you can go there from anywhere on the screen. On most characters, it's usually optional to save the corner stuff for later when you're trying to optimize your damage and stuff, but for Parasoul you get so much more reward for learning corner material, so it's definitely worth to learn that stuff immediately. Alrighty, so when you approach this Parasoul, how should I approach? You'll quickly find your main goal is to make them block a tier and then be able to do something. So if they push block your tier out, then you start zoning them. But if they don't, you can go in for an approach. Many Parasouls, when you're first starting out, will use her dash up low because it's incredibly fast and sometimes it's hard to react to. But as you get to a higher level and start playing more experienced opponents, this dash up low approach will stop working, especially if it's happening soon after they block a tier and stuff like that, right? So how do we change this? Or how do Parasouls get around this? Well, you can 50-50 the dash approach with dash low or jump heavy kick, because this move comes out very fast and detonates the tier, allowing for more pressure. And even if she doesn't get hit by an overhead, you still make her block and you land fast enough to go for a mix-up. And it can be tier cancelled. So you thought people with instant air dashes are the only people with double overheads. That is not entirely true. Of course, Para can only commit to it once she's started. However, you can do little silly tricks like tier cancel and then like go low. Just throw here. Go for double overhead. And there's many variations on the double overhead. And this is just a great way to continue for sure. So a lot of Parasouls don't realize this, and this took me a long time to learn. But if you want to play aggressively, you need to vary your approach by figuring out creative ways to pop the tier. So this pops the tier and helps you convert. You can even pop the tier like that with assist and like dash up. And you can also even call your assist and then let your assist come and help you. And you can even vary it by calling the assist when you jump and then throwing them before your assist arrives. I think the final tip I want to tell you guys is when you're pressuring Parasoul, make sure that you try to be as non-committal as possible unless you have a lockdown assist, which will punish them for trying to escape. Since I usually play without this, I'll show you how I overcome the fact that her pressure is very committal. So a lot of people would go into her block string. However, when they when they do toss here, there's a gap for people to mash out and you'll get like reversal, right? Since using an L shot to make it safe is going to be a commitment, what a lot of Parasouls will do will just end on crouch medium punch so that they don't get punished. What you can start doing is quick mix-ups like that to catch them off guard. Just instantly, as soon as you touch them, just go for a mix-up. A really good one is after you've just gone overhead on them, like if they've just blocked a jump light punch, immediately go high. One opens up a lot of people, and if they are expecting it, you can start throwing them or low throw. But yeah, you don't have to commit to block strings as Parasoul. You can, and there's some situations where it's good, but usually you only want to make it, don't make it a habit to commit to block strings. You'll open up people much faster if you just go for one mix up. This is not a mix up, this is an approach, and then you go for an overhead or a low. Going for a mix-up as soon as they block something is also good for preventing yourself from getting push blocked out. Well, that'll be all for me, folks. If this helped you out in any way, please leave a comment below. Maybe hit a like or a subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. And I hope you all enjoy your stay at the Stray Cats Cafe. Peace.